After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome, folks, to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, the home of the Tulane Green Wave. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. That's caught. It's Williams.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Design quarterback run. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to throw it deep. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, just like that, we've got a big play already here by this offense. Not afraid to take some shots downfield. They hit it. They got great field position now.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
That's reeled in. It's Taylor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And there's the handoff. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. Let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. To the air. It's Johnson. Nice grab. It's Lewis. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Direct snap to the back. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. The receiver makes the catch. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Close to the tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows...
Touchdown, Tulane. They connect for 6. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's Tulane on top right now. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
The offense threatening now. First and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So getting nothing in first down makes it second and goal from the 8. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Touchdown, Rice. Great connection there for 6 points.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Ouch. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Rice 14, Tulane 7.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On the run, it's Goff. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. It'll start at the 25. The Owls offense back out there. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Pre-snap motion from the offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass is caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. He's got room to run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Trying to muscle for the 1st down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they jump back in front.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. And they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Goff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minutes going to round up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. That's reeled in. It's Goff. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Green Wave, to put them on top now. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Rice offense is out there again. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Receivers are bunched together. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air. It's Johnson. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure and took a hit, but got rid of the football.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Touchdown, Tulane. This offense is still clicking. So the offense flexing here, and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. comes the Rice offense on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Past the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Green Wave.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
After the point after, it's a 35-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. 1st down and 10.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And it's Tulane on top right now, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. They finally bring them down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Same tailback, another carry. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Johnson. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Number 99 set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Owls offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the ball is hauled in. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rice. Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is no good. Wow. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 15, set to kick it away.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Green Wave offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt here. Breaks free. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Chewing clock with the running game. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Sticking with the running game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And that one's straight down the middle. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The roughing the kicker penalty has given this offense a chance to punch it in. Let's see if they can take advantage. Hand off to the back. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for a late deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.